3, 2.
Okay. We like to thank you for coming and meeting with us. We have reviewed your current financial situation, and based off that, we have some suggestions for your future plans as a married couple. I'd like to start out by saying that as a nurse, your monthly debt is $715 a month, and as a mechanic, your husband's is $866 a month. And if you add those up, you get $1,676 debt a month that you both will have to pay once you're married. And as your annual gross nurse's income, you make $42,000 a month, and your husband makes $31,500 annually. And at the end of that, when you add them together, you get $73,500, and around $6,000 a month is how much you both make to go towards paying your debt and costs. So we suggest that you guys add
we suggest that you guys put 1/5 of your monthly salary towards debt to help pay that off, because right now you have $60,000 in student debt, $18,000 in car debt, and $8,750 in credit card debt. So that's $86,750 in debt, and your annual salary adds up to $73,500 with both of your salaries combined.
So based on this, we do suggest that rather than buying a new house, you rent a townhouse for now. This is because you guys are still young. Your wife has just graduated from college, and you've just started off in your careers. You don't have any children, so the townhouse would probably be the best option for you. Putting a down payment of $5,000 in the house is unrealistic for you right now with such little savings. You have $6,000 in combined savings, and you just received a wedding present from your parents of $4,000, but we have other plans for that money. Putting 50% of your savings into a down payment with such few other assets is not wise, considering that throughout the year, your first year, you would have a $5,000 down payment for the house, plus $17,000, almost $18,000 in other yearly expenses for the house, including rent, real estate, and homeowners insurance. So considering all of that, plus you have to pay for utilities, it's not wise to buy a house right now. If you rent your townhouse, you will have to pay $15,000, but you'd still not have to pay. That includes taxes and utilities. So that's a more realistic option to consider. In addition, your 30-year fixed rate mortgage, you'd have a 5.7% interest rate, and that is a little bit higher. And if you want it to go down, that might be difficult because you have a lot of credit card debt, you have poor credit, you have a lot of outstanding debt. So it would be hard to get that lower. So at this moment, it would be best to rent.
And also, I calculated how much money you would be left over after you pay your monthly debts, which would be $4,324. And with that, we calculated how much you would have to pay monthly if you decided to rent a townhouse. And with that deducted, you would have $3,044 left towards your monthly expenses, which you could put towards savings, clothes, food, and expenses.
Both of your jobs are local in the area, so that's good. That means you don't have to spend that much on commute, so you save on gas money. We recommend you don't spend as much on entertainment costs right now because until you get more savings in your account. And we also recommend with the $4,000 you receive from your parents, we recommend putting that in a certificate of deposit because the husband's job right now does not have a retirement plan for him. The wife, the nursing has, she has a retirement plan, and it puts 5% into a retirement plan, and he doesn't have one, so we recommend you put the $4,000 in a long-term certificate of deposit so you can save up for him to retire, so you'll be set.
And we recommend that you pay off all your credit card debt as soon as you can, because then once that money is paid off, and that would be deducted off your monthly debt costs, so then you can put that money towards maybe a college fund for kids that you might want to have someday.
It's important to pay it off as soon as possible because your credit score will go down if you keep that outstanding debt.
And then you want a high credit score if you plan on eventually buying a bigger house and expanding your family.
Do you guys have any questions for us? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
How much time was it?
It was